Ha! Christmas is upon us. It is the 22nd of December. Good old Santa Claus is coming. He's just gonna come to town in a few days on Sunday. That wasn't a weird intro. So I'm totally decked out. I'm a gangster rapper. I got my Christmas. Got my jingle bells with my little jingle hats. I'm here to just give you some advice for surviving the Christmas holidays. This is a time of family, a time of friends, time of animals and pets, and singing things and giving gifts. And it's a lot. We're gonna go through a few things to help you survive this time of year. Things of my past that haunt me to this very day. Things that just that scare me. And things that taught me who to be the Christmas jolly person I am upon these fine holly jolly times. Yeah. Hey. Number one. If you got a Christmas tree, and you have one of those little animated things that go on top that you unplug your little Christmas light bulbs from, and you plug it in, the little Christmas lights, you unplug it and you plug it into the little animatronics thing. Make sure you don't leave that on at night. When I was a child, probably younger than 7, definitely because we moved when I was 7. It was in the first house I ever lived in. We had this little angel, and she would go. She had little torches in her hands, little lights, and she short-circuited one evening, sitting at home with the family. She burst asunder, just caught in flames. She was like, "Somebody kill me! Somebody!" That was great to deal with. My father, well, the whole dang family, it was actually kind of sad, because it was something, it was tradition. My dad would take little Shipe Poo or little sister Shipe Poo and just be like, "Oh, here, you just, hold on, it's my dad. Here, kiddo, why don't you go just put that up on the tree?" "Thanks, Dad." Bloop. He would then proceed to actually plug it in and stuff, because that wasn't. I mean, we could put it on the tree, but he would have to plug it in. And so, anyway, so yeah, the little Christmas angel of light was burned to death, as though Satan himself was opposed to the Christmas angel upon the tree. He was just laughing his pointy tail right off. That's not. He was just laughing in his sea of flaming hot Cheeto fingers and tears of children. Tears of me and my sister just losing our minds because a Christmas angel done burst asunder. It was. So, for years after that, we actually continued to use this little angel. We didn't plug her in anymore. Her days of movement were over. It was long gone. She sat upon our tree, half charred, actually. It was kind of, now thinking back on it, it was kind of weird that we continued to use a half charred angel on top of the tree. I wonder if my parents still have that angel somewhere. Number 2, let's cover pets and Christmas trees. Let's cover that real quick. If you have a cat, then be careful where you put the tree. Because if you have little floor vents, or ceiling vents, doesn't really matter what kind of vents or where they are. If you put it anywhere near a vent, little things are gonna move. The things will just kind of move a little bit. You wouldn't notice otherwise, but your cat sure as shoot does. Your cat's gonna find it and it's gonna attack it like a vicious mountain lion of death. We had a cat named Inky. And she attacked the tree once, and the whole dang tree just fell over. It was, you know, it was hilarious, actually. Frightening initially, because, you know, the whole tree, the cat, Inky, just jumped into the tree, and next thing you know, the tree's falling over, and everyone's like, not my Christmas tree, no! And then my dad was like, no! And then my sister was like, then my dad was still like, no! Okay, that's enough of that. We're just gonna keep moving forward. So what we did was we tied it up to the ceiling. You know those little hooks that you would put like outside on your porch? You put them and screw them into the ceiling, and then you would hang like a potted plant from it or something. We put one of those in the ceiling in the living room, and then took fishing line, tied it to the top of the tree, and just tied it to the ceiling. Which leads me to my second step of this is make sure you tie the whole thing together, because if you're anything like me growing up, you had a fake tree. Who needs real tree when you can have a fake tree and just keep reusing the same dang tree? That's been my life growing up. When you have a fake tree, it comes in parts. Like this top part is not the same as this bottom part. They're separated. You can pull them apart. So your dang cat is still gonna jump in the dang tree. The next thing you know, the whole bottom half of your tree falls over, and then the top is floating there like a Christmas miracle. Actually, it's kind of, you know what? Just don't even tie the bottom part. Just let it just be a Christmas miracle when you wake up in the morning to see Santa has come, knocked over your tree, but the top is still floating there, all heavenly with your burnt, crispy angel on top. Pow! Ha! For your dog. If you have a dog, and you take them inside in the winter, which you should do that, make sure of two different things. One, make sure you let him go outside and go potty when he needs to go potty. Because he will urinate on your tree. He will. He will sniff it and he will pee all over it, including underneath all little presents underneath there. Then you have to help your mom grab them all and take them back to her room, and she's going to have to unwrap them and rewrap them again because the dang dog peed all over it. And not to mention, when the dog peed over it and you jump up and you go, Noah, stop! He's going to lose his mind in the middle of peeing and knock over your dang Christmas tree. Which leads me to part 2 of the dog thing, which is when you tie up a Christmas tree, tie up the middle part, because when your dog pees on it, you scare him, he's going to knock over the bottom half of the Christmas tree, and the top half's going to keep floating there. Still. You see how many different scenarios this gets you in? Again with the dog thing. We're going to go with number 3, the dog thing again. If you have a male dog, make sure he's fixed, because he will grab hold of that Christmas tree. And that's all. He will make it his. He will make it his. And you're just gonna have to you know, we're not gonna go on with this. You know what I'm trying to tell you. Why? Also, make sure you tie up the bottom half of your tree, because when your dog tries to make your tree into a lady, it's gonna knock over the tree, and then you're just gonna have the top half of the tree floating there. You know, this is just, you know what, just give up on the tree. Just tie your tree, tie the top half of a fake tree to your ceiling, and boom, Christmas. Just, that will solve all of your problems. Except for the fried crispy angel on top. That won't solve that problem. Just keep a fire extinguisher close by. Let's move on to Christmas songs. There's a song called Carol of the Bells, and it does not actually have words. I'm fully convinced. It's the one that song doesn't actually have words. It's a lie. Except for the Merry Merry, the whole Merry 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 Christmas. That's the only part that is actually words. And you know what, if anybody tries to convince you otherwise, just call them a liar and keep moving forward. And just, if anybody tries to sing it to you, just just fake noises in the pitches and tones in which it goes. You'll be fine. You'll just, if you're ever part of a bunch of carolers, no one's gonna know, because no one actually knows the words of those songs. That song. That's it. Next song, Let It Snow. I used to think that there's a part where it says something about, oh, the weather outside is weather, and the fire inside is fire, and something about perspiring. It doesn't actually say the word perspire. I don't know what it says there, but it talks about sitting inside by the fire and conspiring, perspiring, transpiring, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Transylvania, Dracula, sucking blood, deck the halls. In this song, when it says, deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la, it is saying boughs of holly, B-O-W-S or B-O-U-G-H-S, which would spell boffs, I think. But B-O-W-S spells bows. Boughs. Boughs of holly, not the bowels of holly, not the innards of holly strung about. Don't put holly's bowels all over your, this is disgusting. Don't do that. Christmas songs are gross. What it actually means is tree branches. The branches of holly trees. Holly trees, not people named Holly, but a holly bush or tree. Take the branches from them and deck your halls with them all day long. The 12 Days of Christmas. Why is that even a thing? I'm sorry, 99% of those things are total garbage. I don't want a partridge in a pear tree because I don't have the kind of house in which I want to keep birds. Also, what the heck's a pear tree? I'm sure it's a tree that grows pears, but I live in Oklahoma and they're not really native here. Just throwing that one out here. 5 golden rings, that's a good gift actually. If you want to get me 5 golden rings, I'll take them, probably sell them. I'm not much for jewelry, but that's fine. You know what? I like money too. Money is great. Everybody loves money. Huh. 8 maids of milking. Never once have I ever said at any point in time have I ever said, man, you know what I could use? Just 8 maids of milking. I just want 8 maids that are milking cows right now. Most of the 12 days of Christmas I can live without. Also, quick note, the 12 days of Christmas start December 26th. Didn't know that till the other day whenever I googled what the heck it even is. Because Christmas Day is the 25th, and I don't know where the other 12 days are coming from, because I thought there was one day of Christmas. So it starts the 26th and goes into January. Why? I have no idea. I didn't actually read that far. Feel free to tell me in the comments, because I didn't, just summarize it for me, because it was long and complicated. I just didn't want to read it all. Alright guys, everyone have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Kwanzaa, whatever it is. Have a happy holiday, whatever it is that you're celebrating. I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy time with your family and friends and stuff like that. If you don't have family and friends, just make sure to like, subscribe, share the video with your friends, spread some Christmas cheer with everybody, and as always, I'll just see you on the next video. Christmas!